Hey, beautiful people, it's Rickita, and oh my gosh, you guys. Remember, I've been telling you guys I want to have this software where I can go live, I can drop different things. So now I have it, you guys. Y'all can see I have my sparkles. I have my sparkles. I'm so excited about that, you guys. But yeah, I have my sparkles, you guys. Let me see how this is something new to me. You guys, this is something like definitely new to me that I wanted to have, you guys. So just bear with me. Please bear with me as I make sure that everything looks good. And I'm actually live on the different things. Like I'm live on Facebook, I'm live on Periscope, I'm live on YouTube. So I'm just so excited that I actually was able to get this to work, you guys. Okay, so let me see how I can get this name off of here because you can't even see it. Oh, that's full screen for me. Exit full screen. So now you guys, when I say, hey, you guys, here's some easy credit cards, I can pull up an extra screen. Isn't that cool, you guys? I'm so excited. But the people that's in my texting club, the people that actually text score to if you guys text the score to the 21,000, you guys, I actually sent you a link. So if you guys want to come in, I can have up to 10 people on here. So if you guys want to come in, I can bring y'all in. Y'all look crazy, just cover up the video. But I can bring y'all in, you guys. If y'all have any questions, all you have to do is just, go ahead and join in. But I don't know how to join y'all in yet. I don't know yet. I don't know how to do that. Hey, everybody. Hey, Carolyn. Facebook user. They don't tell me who's my Facebook user. So when y'all say hey and y'all on Facebook, make sure y'all let me know y'all name so that I can see who y'all are because they're not telling me. Oh, Marion wants to come in. How do I bring them in? Let's see. Okay, so they're saying that you will need to connect your mic and your cam before you can add them to the stream. You look crazy right now. I did too, you guys. Y'all see, like I did the braids. So I just did the braids and I just let it dry on out, y'all. It just looks crazy, but at least I'm getting done. Hey, how are you doing? And I've been getting on my little smoothie. So if y'all see me drinking this, it's not alcoholic. I just want to be fancy, y'all. It's just some fruits basically. I need to get more. Y'all see my face getting chubby. I've been gaining some weight. I think it's just my birth control, honestly. Hey, Ida, how are you doing today? But okay, you guys, I don't even know where to start. So y'all know I've been pushing out different videos, but I feel as if I want to start getting into the business credit, you guys, in terms of open up the business banking accounts and just doing all different types of videos like that. But remember, I told you guys, I was gonna have a separate thing where you guys will be able to. Hey, Stephanie. I told you guys I was gonna have a thing where I was gonna have like my tight knit group. I kind of got that together now, so definitely look out for that. I just want to make sure I can be consistent with that. I don't want you guys on that group and then I'm not able to do it. So let's do this. Since I do have it so that people can come on, let's go ahead and let's allow people to come on. And if you have any questions, make sure you guys are not. Oh, your chapter 7 came back verified. I seen that you asked something about the freezing your accounts like LexisNexis. I seen that you asked that. Definitely go ahead and freeze those accounts. But I already sent something to them already. So if you can just call them and say, hey, I need you guys to freeze my accounts, that'd be even better. But if I bring you guys on, make sure you guys are respectful. Don't curse. And yeah, that's all I got to say. So let me see. Let me bring Stephanie on. Let me see how I can add you on, Stephanie. Oh, there you go, Stephanie. I got you on.
Hi.
Oh, look at us. Hey, Stephanie. I'm so excited to have
Hello.
somebody. Can you hear me?
I can.
You can. Okay, good. How are you doing
hmm
today?
I'm doing well, thank you. Doing good.
That's good. That's good.
I'm surprised. I'm like, oh my god.
I just figured this out today. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I'm just so happy that I'm able to have you on.
Oh,
So, do you have any
cool,
questions
cool,
for me?
cool. That's awesome. Pardon me?
Do you have any questions for me?
Would you? I do. I had been sending you some questions, to your email. I mean, not to email, but to the text. But One, I've been trying to do the cart trick, and it's been very unsuccessful. You have even tried it, or I don't know if it's you or your assistant, but you guys have tried it as well. It has been
Mhm.
unsuccessful. I've gone back into the opt-in, whatever, several times,
Mhm.
like 4 or 5 times, and it's been unsuccessful. So I don't know what to do at this point. Excuse me, hold on, my Bluetooth. I don't
Okay,
know what to
okay.
do at this point.
We're breaking up.
Yeah, I lost my sound. I don't know what
Oh,
to do at this
okay.
point to get it to work. I don't know, but I really want to
So
do it. I'm in the process of. Go ahead.
yeah, with the shopping cart trick, honestly, I don't know how. I put that out there because I knew it can work, but I don't know if you can get it to work. I don't know how to get it to work for people right now, honestly.
Right.
So I
Okay.
was just telling people, let me try to figure out the trick to get it to work for everybody. But right now, I don't know that trick yet. Did you opt
Right.
into the? So you got the factor trust, you got the other one, the pre-screen opt out. Did you do both of them?
I did
Okay. You got any
several
fraud
times.
alerts on your credit?
Do I have what?
Fraud alerts.
Mm-mm.
Okay. A lot of
Mm-mm.
people, when they was removing their inquiries, they got the fraud alerts. So that's why I asked.
Mm-mm. No,
Okay.
I heard you saying you had done that before, so that's what made me go in and make sure I did not do the same thing and it wasn't
Okay.
there. So I'm like, well, what the? I'm like, what is going on? I don't know what's happening. So now I
Yeah,
was
just
wondering too,
figure
if
out a
I'm
little
trying
bit.
to like everything that you said to do, I've done. Like I've done the kickstart. I mean kickoff. I had already done self. I had done
Mhm,
that before you had done it. So I'm like, I started I think in April. I think maybe. So
mhm.
I did see some growth since
That's
I
good.
started doing that. So, but I just cannot break past the 5. I cannot. I don't know what to do.
Well, how many credit cards do you have? Because
2,
those are installment accounts.
2. No, I have 2 credit cards. I have one secured and one unsecured, and my utilization is under 30%.
Oh, don't say 30%. Bring it down to under
It's
the 5.
under. Okay.
The under the 5%. I think that 30% is like maintaining. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not gonna hurt
Okay.
you, but I'm not gonna help you. So I say bring it down to the 5%. Like right now, my utilization is at 0% because I just want
Okay.
as many points as I can get right now. So I definitely
Yeah.
say bring it down some, and it's gonna really boost your credit score up. Now, have you ever messed up? Because you said, what's the regular credit card that you do have right now?
I discover it.
The Discovery. Okay, you can get them. I mean, a lot of other companies will kind of
Yeah, I
will help.
have discovered. That's my secured, and then I have Indigo. They don't have high limits, so I'm
Mhm.
trying to get myself to a place where I can get higher limits.
Have you ever had
So
Capital One or Credit One Bank?
it was a secured card as well. So,
The Capital One?
mhm. But
Did
I
you
don't
mess
have it
up with them
anymore.
before? Did you mess
I
up with them
closed
before?
it.
You did you close it
Mhm.
on good terms or bad terms?
Bad girl.
It's just being honest, right? Just being honest. Okay, okay. Well, that means we just got to start over then. I want you to try
Right.
to get that credit. Have you tried to get the Credit One Bank card?
Mm-mm.
Okay, let me show you what that look like because I got the little extra fancy. I can share the screen. So let me show you what that would look like. So
Okay.
let's bring this out. Let me share my screen. I can share this one right here. Let me put it over here so I can have it up. So this is the Credit One Bank, and I see a lot of people too. After they filed for bankruptcy, they was even able to get this card. So let me see if it's gonna be popping up. This is the website for Credit One Bank. When you go to Credit One Bank, when I tell you to do the factor trust, you should be getting a lot of offers in the mail. Are you getting offers in the mail right now?
Well, my address is at my mom's house. I live someplace else, so I have to go get my mail. I don't know what's there yet
Oh, okay. Because they
because
may
if I
send you an offer.
yeah, because even when I had started using my new address, like they're saying we can't verify your address. I'm like, forget it. I'll just leave it how it is until I establish my
Mm-hmm.
credit and then change it over. So
So they may send you an offer in the mail. A lot of people get an offer from Credit One Bank, and if they send you an offer, I gotta kind of move my thing over. Then you can go ahead and click right here where it's accept the offer. But if not, go ahead and click right here and see if you pre-qualify for it.
okay,
Now the difference for the Credit One Bank, they're gonna ask what's your monthly income, so that's gonna be a difference. And somebody put
Mhm.
on here, they keep getting denied, even got denied for a secure card based off income. I'm thinking, what are you putting as your income for a secure card? So just make sure you got enough income here. And usually they don't try to verify your income. If anything, they want to verify your address.
Okay.
Yeah, but just go ahead and apply for this and see what they say. But they're going to pull your Experian credit score. Do you got all three of your credit reports?
Yeah, and the Experian is lowest.
The lowest. Ooh. Okay. Is it at least a 550? No.
That's the only one that's not.
Okay, do this. Pay your credit cards down right now.
Okay.
Pay your credit cards down right now. And when you pay your credit cards down, then you'll see your credit score go up a lot. When your credit score go up a lot, then you apply for the Credit One Bank.
So, like, when I do my, because this is my first reporting month for my Indigo card. So every month my reporting date is on the 20th, so like by the 17th, I usually pay my card down, like off,
Mm-hmm.
so it's 100% done by the 20th reporting date. Then I use only 30% throughout the month. Like I'll make sure it stays that, and then I pay it off again before the 20th reporting date.
Okay.
So by the time my reporting date comes, it's at a 0%.
It should be good then, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm already maximizing that. So I don't know how much more. That's what I'm saying. I need to find some other avenues for building, because I'm doing everything. Like I'm totally listening to the things that you're saying, and I just cannot get out of that. It's like a rut. Like I've hit a wall.
I think the biggest thing is just going to be for you to get more credit cards.
Okay.
And I think that if you're not able to do the shopping cart trick, we're going to have to just try to get regular credit cards. That's why I really want you to try to get the Credit One Bank, because when you get that Credit One Bank, you're going to really see your credit score shoot up a lot.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
How long, again, I think you said it was like a week or 2 weeks for the kickoff. I did the kickoff, I think it was last week or 2 weeks when you did a video about it, that I went right on while you were talking and did the kickoff.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't seen any change in my credit because of it yet. Pardon me?
It didn't pop up yet? Just
Mm-hmm.
wait. I may have just lucked out because of the billings, not the billing, but when they report to the credit bureaus, I may have just
reporting time.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I don't know. I just say just wait, but I know for sure when they pop on there, you should see it. You should see a good increase from that too. The kickoff didn't even pop up yet. I'm thinking the kickoff popped up already.
I can't wait. I'm waiting.
I can't wait too. So when that pop up, that should be a lot for you right there.
Yeah, I'm waiting. So I saw some improvement when I started doing self.
Oh yeah.
So, but it like plateaued, and so that's why when I got the invitation for Indigo, I went on and took it because I know I need to have the other trade lines.
Mm-hmm.
So even though it wasn't, and I use it for like gas and food and pay it off. That's what I use them for, but I just haven't seen any real value yet from that. So,
I think that you will. I just think that you gotta let time just, run its course with that. Let time run its course. And then just work on making sure that like everything negative is coming off, and just adding those positive on is gonna really boost your credit score. But kickoff ain't even add on yet.
Okay. I'm excited. I'm thankful for you.
Well, you're welcome. I'm happy you came on. You're my first person here.
Am I really?
Well, I just got to live like this. I never knew how to do live like this. So,
how awesome!
Do a podcast to me, because now everybody can hear it right now.
Oh, that is so awesome. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a blessed evening.
We'll see you later. Thank you so much. And make sure you come back to tell me what ended up happening with kickoff. Get at it, okay?
I will. Thank you, Rickita. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's like my first time having somebody on. I'm just so excited about that. I'm just so happy to even just be able to do it like this. But somebody asked, what is kickoff? Let me show you what kickoff is. So my credit score, you guys, went up 36 points in 2 weeks from adding that kickoff. So let me show you what that will look like really quickly. Let me share my screen. So this is the kickoff website right here. Actually, let me share the full screen. So this is a kickoff website. So when you sign up for kickoff, let me go ahead and click here, see how it works. But when you sign up for kickoff, you'll sign up for an account. You don't need to put any money in this account. You just go ahead and sign up. You just have to put all your information in. Keep this in mind. If you're like husband and wife, y'all use the same phone number, they are going to basically say that they need a different phone number for you in terms of, because they need to verify you via text, basically. And they're going to deposit $12 into your virtual account with them. And every month, they just want you to pay that $1 back. So you just pay that $1 back. And then as you keep paying that $1 back every month, you see your credit score really go up a lot. So they're going to report to the credit bureaus every month as you pay that $1 back. So that's basically what kickoff is. And let me see, I'll just drop that link for you guys so that you guys can go ahead and sign up for the kickoff. Just in case you guys, hey Kiki, how are you doing? Just in case you guys like have any questions on how to do that. But that's the kickoff right there. Okay, so that is it right there, you guys. Let me stop sharing my screen. But I am just so excited. I don't even know what I want to talk about today. What do you guys want to talk about? I see a few people want to come on, but let me go through the comments, you guys. Hey everybody just saying hey everybody. So if you can't get that shopping cart trick to work, you guys just keep trying. And if you guys want me to show you like on screen how to do the shopping cart trick, definitely let me know. This little net thing is like killing me. Like, what the heck? I had some plantains and they got old, and like I didn't know that with them getting old that they was gonna bring some little nets with them. And the kids were just so mad at me, but I just didn't make them in time. So you're going to see my little friendly neck going past the screen a lot. But if you guys want me to try to do the shopping cart trick on screen, and I can definitely do that for you guys a little later. Okay, and when that's good. So you was able to basically do the LexisNexis for her. And then too, if you guys are having hard time getting those inquiries removed, make sure you guys freeze your Sage Stream. And if you guys don't know what freezing a Sage Stream is, then I definitely need to make more videos for you guys. And that's the person that's basically going to verify those inquiries on your credit reports. So when you want to work on getting them removed, and the credit bureau is going to go to them to see if those are accurate. So you want to freeze that so that the credit bureaus won't have access. Peter said, can I let them know what's happening with their file? So if you guys have questions about your file, definitely call or text us, 833-Rickita, because I can't tell you while I'm live what's going on with the file. It'd just be too much for me to look it up. You got a judgment that shows up on Lexis, on Nexus. If you okay, so LexisNexis, Lexis. Okay, so if it's on LexisNexis, then you just basically need to do the same dispute, the dispute process that I do in terms of getting items deleted from the credit reports. You got to do that same dispute process with LexisNexis. You got to basically send in the dispute letters. And let me see, you guys. I know I can add things here. Let me share my screen. Well, let me pull up the document first so you guys can be able to see what I mean. Let me show you what the dispute letter would even look like. If I even have one. Oh, yeah, here you go, right here. Okay. So this is what the dispute letter would look like, you guys. So when I work on people's credit, this is what I do. I put their name here, I put their address, I put their social security number, I put their date of birth. And then whatever credit bureau that you're trying to send this to, whether it's TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian, I put that information here, and then I put the account and the account name here. And you can list up to 20 of them. I say 20 of them. I remember listing up to 40, but only 30 or 35 of them getting deleted. But I will list them all here. So you will do the same thing, but you will do this with the LexisNexis, you guys. So you'll just put LexisNexis information right here. And if you guys, I believe I have a coupon code too, you guys, if y'all want to get 50% off the letters, because I just did it for my email club. I sent it out to them where they was able to get 50% off of my letters. And also they was able to get 50% off of my letters, and they was able to get 50% off of my late payment removal. So if you guys have like late payments on your credit reports, but I think it's credit 50 off. Do y'all want to drop that code? Because I can look it up really quickly so you guys can use it if you guys need those letters. But if you got that judgment or if you have negative items, that's definitely what you'll have to do. Carlos said, I did the shopping cart trick, but Victoria's Secret is asking for a photo ID and social security number. Okay, so that is normal. So when they ask for this information, they just want to verify that you're real so that they can actually go ahead and send you that credit card. Because as soon as you verify your identity, then they should go ahead and give you that card. But they should have also gave you the option to call in and do security questions too, I believe. So when I first started, so it's community bank basically with Victoria's Secrets. When I first started having like an account with them, when I first got in the card with them, they actually asked me to verify my identity. I thought I got denied because they told me, well, give us 7 to 10 business days, we'll contact you. I'm like, dang, I got denied. This was years ago. But they just wanted me to call in and verify my identity, which is like, okay, y'all should have just said that. Y'all got me all sad, but definitely go ahead and send your information into them or call them to see if there's something else you can do in terms of just verify your identity right over the phone. Somebody said, I would like to talk about how I would like to let people know how my credit score went up 64 points in a month. How did your credit score go up 64 points in a month? Yeah, you can freeze your report for free, definitely. I paid all my credit cards down to $0, and now my score dropped 20 points. So sometimes you think, because this happened to me before too, and a lot of other clients, like, Rickita, my score dropped. You need to see probably what else happened to your credit reports that made your credit score drop. I really don't think that you paying down your credit cards actually dropped your credit score. I think that something else must have happened that may have dropped your credit score, Sasha. But if you got Credit Karma, you guys can be able to look on Credit Karma, and you should see a button that says see what happened, and they can let you know exactly what happened. Yeah, Self-Lender is amazing, right? So with Self-Lender too, you guys, they told me that my credit score went up 155 points when I was with Self-Lender. So if you guys don't know what Self-Lender is, let me pop that up for you guys so you guys can see what Self-Lender is and how to apply for it. Because Self-Lender is really the truth if you guys do good by them, seriously. So here is that. Let me share my screen really quickly so you guys can see what that looks like. So here it is right here. This is my credit score just went up an extra 37 points, and they said change to date was 155 points total. But here is the website here for Self. Oh, let me see. Let me push this back. But this is how it works. So with my account that I have with Self, and I showed you guys live once, I had to renew my account basically because I paid it off. But you're going to apply for the account basically. And when you apply for the account, it's like the basic information, like a credit card. So all you have to do is give them like your name, your address, your social, and your date of birth. And you're going to pick an amount that you want to pay every month. So they got the $25, $35, $48, $48 the one I do, and $150. Now, I just picked the $48 a month because after I pay that $48 every month, so I have to pay that every month for 12 months, they're going to report to the credit bureau that I'm paying on time. And when they report to the credit bureau that I'm paying on time, my credit score goes up. And then after that year, they put that money right back in my account via direct deposit, or they can go ahead and send you that check. You can decide. Now, if you pick $25 or $35, here is my warning. They are going to make you wait 2 years for your money, which is long to me. I just don't want to wait 2 years for it. But after the 2 years or 1 year, they're going to basically unlock that money and give it to you. So I'll definitely Let me stop sharing my screen. I'll definitely drop that link for you guys so that you guys will be able to get that self account with the self lender. And if you guys don't have enough credit cards, like they even have a secure credit card option right now, you guys. Like with the secure credit card option, when you sign up for self, as you keep paying towards your account, they're gonna after 3 times of on-time payment, at least $100 in your account, they're going to say, hey, you can get your secure credit card with that money you already paid. So that's a good thing, you guys, because with that money you already paid, they can just open you up a secure credit card. And I told you guys, I want you to have those 4 credit cards. So when it comes down to open up the secure account, that is going to be really good for you guys. I don't need to have my video playing. It's gonna be really good for you guys because that's gonna be one of the accounts that you may need. Don't forget, self is a installment account. It's not a secure card at first. It's a installment account. So when I tell you guys like y'all need to have credit cards, this will not count as a credit card unless you get that secure card. So definitely go ahead and do that. And every month that you're paying, so say if you keep paying for this, you keep paying on this account, they're going to make sure that they're reporting to the credit bureaus, and any money that you're paying is going to go in your secure credit card. So you're going to see your credit card, maybe you start off with just $100, but you're going to see like, dang, every time I pay, my credit limit is going up and up and up, which is going to raise your credit score too. So that's a good thing about that. Somebody said that you can sign up for the grain. You can definitely sign up for the grain, but I haven't done any like reviews on the grain because I don't have an iPhone. Like I'm team Android right now. I'm team Android right now. Let's see. Oh, that's everything. Oh wait. No, it's not. I wouldn't mess with Chase with a 620 right now. I wouldn't mess with you. Yeah, you Nicole. I started like, wait, I think I need some sleep. Y'all know how I always thought I need to get some sleep. But definitely it's LexisNexis. I have self. How long does it usually take for my credit score to go up? So listen, every time I get self, it seems like they report differently every time I get them. So I say just wait about a month, and you should see as soon as it posts to your credit report, you should see your credit score really jump up. When you paid it off, did it drop your credit score? It did drop my credit score. It dropped my credit score like 15 points. But it ended up evening it out, though. Anytime you close any account, it's probably most likely going to drop your credit score. And keep this in mind. The reason why I'm dropping your credit score is now you have a closed account. Even though it's paid off, it's a closed account. So I just sign right back up and my credit score go up again. So I really don't care too much about it. I just sign right back up for that account and my credit score just go back up. Oh, I did everything you told me to do, and my score went up. Oh, I forgot I could show these, you guys. Oh, I forgot about that. Don't mind me, you guys. Y'all would really think I had some extra in here, but it's really just juice. Seriously. Isn't that cool, y'all? I can post a little comment. I can post them here, and then I can answer them. Okay. Okay, so I did everything you told me, and my score went up 64 points. That's good. What is everything, though? Some people want to know, okay, what did you do? Because I need those 64 points, too. Stephanie asks, what's grain? So grain is basically an account that people can sign up for. I believe they go off of your bank, how much you have coming in your bank account. And I think you get up to like $1,000 credit card with them. So I don't have the iPhone. You have to sign up with the iPhone on the app, but I don't have the iPhone, so I can't sign up for it. But you can definitely be able to see that. You can definitely be able to see that online, like what's grain. If you got an iPhone, you can sign up for it. So let's see what Eugene is saying. The shopping cart trick didn't work for me, so I applied for regular way, got approved, pay all credit cards down to 17%. Oh, look at you. That's good. That's good. That's really good. And the shopping cart trick it doesn't work for everybody. If the shopping cart trick don't work for you guys, like just move on a little bit until I figure out how to get it to work for you. Seriously. But some people said that they tried for a whole month and they just had to keep trying, and then eventually it was able to work for them. So Carlos asks, where's the properties for real estate? The properties are everywhere. Let me share my screen with you. Let me see. The properties are everywhere. So I was telling you guys about the properties last time. And let me see. Here's my list of all of Florida properties, you guys. So let me see. You can look everywhere. Last time I was looking, I think I was looking in Jacksonville. I was telling you guys about the cheap tax liens, you guys. And let me see. Here's the auction calendar. So their next auction is going to be, actually the last auction was already on the 14th. They had 215 properties that they were selling. They got 9 of them on the 28th. Let's see what's happening next month. Nothing's happening next month, but properties are everywhere. Just look up tax lien properties in whatever county that you want to buy your properties, and you should be able to see them. But let's look at these prices so you guys can see like how cheap it is to buy tax liens, you guys. Like, look at this. The opening bid for this property, 15,000, 3,000, 10,000 here. This one, 44,000, 11,000, 8,000, 3,000, 7,000. So this is where you can actually get those cheap tax lien properties for really cheap. Now let's look in a different area. Don't forget, Florida is kind of, they got cheaper properties, but at the same time, they do have some properties that may be more expensive. I know West Palm got some really cheap properties. Actually, a lot of these were redeemed already. So the opening bid with this was $4,000, but somebody purchased it for $6,200. Wow, look at them. They purchased this for a lot of money. This must be a nice property. The opening bid was $4,600. They purchased it for $35,000. So a lot of people seem like they got these properties back. Yeah, it looked like a lot of these people redeemed it, mean that they paid their taxes off, or somebody else bought the property before and paid the taxes off too. So this property, the opening bid was $11,000. The winning bid was $41,000. The opening bid was $9,000 for this. Somebody bought it for $100,000 straight. So just look up like tax liens in your county, whatever county that you want to purchase in, and you should be able to see them. Oh, here's a lot of them here, you guys. Look at this. These must be some nice properties too. Look, this person bought multiple properties, you guys. Do y'all see that? And this person bought multiple properties too. So just look up the tax lien in your state. And I just have all these different states here because I was just open to Florida in general. Now I know, like, if you go like to Miami, you're going to be paying a lot of people. Like, they got a lot of foreclosure sales, as you can see. But a lot of people are overpaying for properties out here. Let's see what happened with this one. Yeah, a lot of these, they're saying they redeemed. You'll see right here, they saying that they're redeemed. But you can see the property, like right here. The opening bid for this one is $30,000, but it's assessed at $308,000. That's how much they're saying that it's worth. But keep this in mind too. Just because they're saying that property is worth that amount of money, that doesn't mean that. Like, I remember when I told you guys how I bought tax foreclosures too. The cheapest one I paid for was $1,700. So that don't mean that property is worth, just worth that $1,700. That's what it was worth at the time, in terms of that's how much they're going to sell it to me for. So you guys have to look up the area to see how much it will be worth after you fix it up too, because that's the difference. Hey Rickita, I left a comment at 809. It worked for you, Swana. That's good. That's good. I wish that it can like work for everybody. It doesn't work for everybody, and I'm trying to figure out like how to get it to work for everybody. Is it only for iPhone users? It is only for iPhone users. She's talking about the grain. So the grain is only for iPhone users. So yeah, wait, somebody else talking about grain right here. Charles is. Grain is someone. Which one you have? Yeah, the max is 1,000. Yeah. I wish that I could be able to have an iPhone. I even thought about getting an iPhone just to show y'all like how to get the grain, but I was just like, you know what? Let me stick to my, because I was just going to get one. I was just going to buy one off of Amazon because, you got the cheap iPhones on there for like $200. I was like, I can just buy one of those. Some of them like $100. But I decided I'm not going to do that. So I wanted 64 points in a month. That is good. That is good. But I think you had to, I don't know if this is the same person or a different person. What's the shopping cart trick? The shopping cart trick is where you're able to get approved for credit cards without them checking your credit scores. So let me see here, you guys. Let me share my screen and show y'all like some of the results. I use these results for like when I'm going live and making videos. Not going live, but when I'm making videos for you guys. So like this is one for the Good Sam's. Somebody must have got an approval for the Good Sam's. So they only gave them a $400 limit, but that's good because they was able to get that credit. Remember I told y'all about the Express be catfishing y'all. So they say Express is approved for $50,000, but we know in reality it wasn't actually $50,000. It's really only a $500 credit card. But this trick is good for if you don't have any credit cards right now, you need to get credit cards. This is a good way to get it. And this one right here says 75,000, but it's really actually a $750 credit card. And let me see. I never tell you guys about Lane Bryant, but here is the Lane Bryant credit card for $250. I never tell you guys about that. That's on my extra. If you guys go to my store, you'll see all the shopping cart trick credit cards, and you'll see that one listed there. But I never tell you guys about that. But that's a good one you can do. The Good Sam again. This one is actually $750. You guys can't really see it that well here. Let me see. This is the overstock pop-up. So when you guys try to go, so say if you try to do the shopping cart trick. When you try to do the shopping cart trick, what you got to do is you got to opt in to Factor Trust, and you have to also opt in to the, what is it called? The pre-screen opt-out. But you want to actually opt in. You don't want to opt out. And after you do that, you want to clear your cookies on your phone or your computer, whichever one you want to use. And you want to allow pop-ups, and you want to go into incognito mode. When you go into incognito mode, you want to go to whatever store that you want to get the credit cards from, and you want to put about, you want to put $200 to $250 worth of items in your cart. And when you put those items in your cart, you want to check out as a guest. So when you check out as a guest, you're going to put all your information in that you did you're going to need your name and your address, your phone number, and your email address. And then you should get this pop-up just like this saying, congratulations, you've been pre-approved for the Open Sky credit card. If you see here, like you've been pre-approved for the Open Sky credit card. So that's what that pop-up would look like. So yeah, you guys, and this is what the pre-approval for Lane Bryant look like. So each one of them just look different, you guys, but that's the pop-up, and you just click accept. And if you guys want me to show you a video like right after here, I'm gonna go ahead and answer. I got the videos. I want to let people come on right now. If you guys want me to show you guys how to do the shopping cart trick, I can definitely go ahead and do that for you guys. But let's see. Let's have Ben come on. Remember, no cursing, you guys. Hey, Ben, I know you've been waiting. How you been doing? Are you still there? I wish I had the little sound effects. Crickets. Okay, Ben is not here. Beautiful, are you ready? Hey.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Look at you smiling. We got almost the same hairdo. I didn't need to pull mine back.
Well, you know what? I've been watching you lately, and I do have some questions.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the repo one earlier today,
Mm-hmm.
and I do have one that I just got. I paid on this card for over almost 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and they just repoed it. And they're still calling me, of course. But they reported to the credit bureaus that I only paid $1,000. My payment was $600
What you mean they only said you paid $1,000 in total, or
in total.
do you think that they charged you extra fees probably and they added that on? So now it looks like it's only $1,000?
That's all they ever reported that I ever paid. Period.
What about your payment history? When you look at your payment history, does it say okay, and then 30, 60, 90? Does it go up
It's
normally or not normal?
all the way across.
Well, then that can be grounds for you to get that account deleted. But right now, too, with the credit bureaus and with these accounts, you got to be very vigorous when you try to get that deleted. Because I'm seeing, like, right now, a lot of clients, I'm able to get accounts deleted for them, but it's still those accounts, especially if you already tried repairing your credit, it's just hard to get those last accounts off. Because I don't know if they're doing blocks on credit right now. But since you haven't tried it, I was sending dispute letters to them and tell them they should remove that account from the credit reports. So you have to send a letter directly to that company, whoever that is. Who did you have the card with?
Vero's Credits.
Oh, you don't even want to say their name. Like, I'm not going to give them. I'm not going to give them that.
No, that's good publicity for no one else to go do business.
Mm-hmm.
They are bad. They bad. I did my history after the fact, and
After the fact, it was already too late, though, huh? I would send that letter to them. I would send a letter to them and to all three credit bureaus. But understand too, it may take you a few months to do that. It may take you a few months. It may not be just a quick fix. And sometimes too, you may see, oh, TransUnion deleted it, but Equifax and Experian taking too long.
Because I just moved from my home state of Cali to Kansas. And everything on my credit report is from Cali.
Okay, that's going to be good. Then you should update your address and then delete all of your past information.
An ID for here so I can send it in. And I know all that stuff is going to be so easy to get off because there's no verification for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on the right track. By the new year, I should be bringing in the new year doing the new bands.
Add the positive on too.
Because this 2020 year was, whew.
It was rough for a lot of people. It was rough for me too. I almost lost a lot of my edges this year. It was like a lot of ups and downs. But I think this year was the time for us to really appreciate life. Seriously. And realize we don't care about like this thing, like, oh, it's gone. Okay, let me get another car. Oh, time over. It's probably a new change I need.
Difference from coming back from my hometown, because everybody is scared shitless, and I'm looking like, please, we out here living. These people, I'm in a little ass town, but I mean,
no cursing. They're gonna end our life.
But I'm in a little bitty town, and the only place that require masks is little stores, but mainly Walmart.
I just drove through Mississippi, and I was like, what was that, like a month ago? And yeah, they required a mask there, but
yeah, I've been through.
That was a small town.
I was like, oh, y'all, I'm not shutting down. It's snowing out here now, so that's good. We're still in the house.
It's snowing? Oh no. That brings me nightmares. But when it comes down to that account, throw the pay. When they give you something, just throw it out there, bury it in the snow. So when you see it next year, you be like, oh, I was finna think about this again. I'm just joking. Bury it in the snow.
Straight city girl, so this is new living in it. I've been to the snow, but living in it is totally different.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I appreciate it because it's real homey and it's good for the kids. I'm tired of homeschooling. I know everybody else is. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say too. That's another thing that I learned a while ago. When you change your address on there, everything seems to fall off quicker than you just keep fighting it and keep fighting it and keep fighting it.
Yeah, so like for my credit repair clients, that's the first thing we do. We try to get any additional address off. When I first was on I don't even want to use that word. When I was real vigorous and I didn't care what the credit bureaus were going to say, I didn't care about the consequences for what I did when it came down to the credit bureaus. I always tell people, hey, change your ID. Get you an ID. Use your mom or your cousin address. Let's delete your whole past. You're going to be a new person. And let's just go ahead and vigorously do your credit that way. But I realized a lot of people didn't like that. So I just tried to go the other way and just try to,
the easiest way. So now I'm like not as stressed out since I'm coming back into it. Like, okay, I'm not as stressed out. I can get my ID. I got a whole new address, new everything. And I got a little miscellaneous stuff on my credit report, so it's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be good. But when it come down to that repo, just make sure it's deleted. Or if you was to get a car soon, follow those steps so that you can refinance. I told you guys on a video how I was able my car payment. That was my first ever car payment. But my car payment was $399, and then I refinanced with a credit union and went down to under $200.
$36.
How much was it?
36.
$636. Yeah, that's like that Santander lending they just did.
Yep. And I was like, all right, come on, let's go with it. I got it. This pandemic hit and said, no, you don't.
Yeah. But now you know. And then you seen too the dispute letter that you will have to do for them, right?
Yes, I have one, but it's an old one. So I'm gonna probably update it, but I have an old one.
And yeah, and the thing is, when it come down to all disputes, you got to do consistency right now, because you just got to constantly just attack them. You got to just come out with all these things, because the credit bureaus right now, they don't want to delete items. They don't want to delete items. They don't want to delete stuff right now. So you just got to be consistent with it.
That they have, of course, they have 45 days to delete everything, but they're understaffed, so they're deleting people's stuff left and right. So this is a good time to do it.
Who is that?
Bureaus.
Well, Equifax is, I see Equifax delete everything, including the bankruptcy, quickly. But when it comes down to TransU and Experian, it depends if somebody else touched your credit before too, though, honestly. That's when you can see, okay, they don't want to delete it. They want to be more hardball with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'll get on top of it sooner than later.
Well, definitely come back and let us know what happened.
Any better. We all got the bad hair day going on. They are so nosy.
Oh, the little ones?
Oh. She's so show her anything. We don't care about her.
Hi, how are you doing? You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Say, don't mind me. It's a girl day. Huh?
That's how my braids look earlier, before I took them down.
Let's say bye. Say good night.
Good night. Night.
My little one. That's the baby.
Well, y'all have a nice night, definitely. She don't look like she's trying to go to sleep anytime soon. So good night to you, and to her, she'll be up all night.
That's my time. I'm running behind with y'all all day. When it's time to go to bed, just go to bed. But this one just had a birthday on October 15th. I asked her how old she was, and she said 19.
I believe it.
I said 19. She said, I'm 4. So my. Girl, slow down. You don't want to go too fast.
Well, have her write your dispute letters for you.
She probably could. And she just brought me
probably could.
And she just brought
I used to write dispute letters in crayon and scribble all on them and put staples all in them because I got better deletion. So that may be a good idea. I don't think that still work as good right now, but you can try.
Right?
Everything deleted doing that. Everything just get deleted from your credit doing that.
I got high hopes. I'm going to send those letters. I'm going to try and send them off this week. That's my goal.
Well, come back Monday. Nope, I'm not going to lie Monday. I'm not going to lie to you. Come back on Tuesday and tell us if you sent them off. We're going to look for you. Okay?
Hey, nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too. See you later.
Get that credit together. Give out good advice. Good advice. And follow them steps. I learned the tricks, but I'm not ready to do them yet. I'm going to wait until I'm ready. That's what I did. I opted out of, SagStream in Texas. I did that today. So I'm starting from scratch. So when I start rolling in, I'm going to walk out the door with an 850 credit score. That's what I'm shooting for.
Well, keep us posted on those letters. That's going to be the most important part.
Oh, I sure will. Thank you. Have a good night.
Ready? See ya.
And love to everybody. Keep your prayers going, everybody. We need love and prayers always.
Bye-bye. I I have a lot of people that want to go and say something, you guys, but y'all know how my hour. We already at 10 minutes, you guys. So Ben has been on for a while, so I'm going to see if Ben is available because I just popped in, but he wasn't available. But let's see if he's available now. Ben, are you available? I can't hear you, Ben. Are you still there? You muted your audio. Y'all think Ben is there? Oh, there we go.
Hello?
Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey, how are you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing really good. You in the car? I'm nosy.
Yes, I'm actually on the highway and I just park on the shoulder of the road just to listen. So,
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah. I think I have a few questions that I would like to ask.
Okay, go ahead. Shoot them at me.
Okay, so my question is, I had a very good credit score. However, I had an issue with getting a good mortgage amount. That is, the amount that was awarded was way less than what I expected because what Bank of America told me was that even though I have a good credit score, I have student loans, which is huge, and that affected me. Is there a way I can remove all the student loans from my credit?
You can remove your student loans from your credit reports. Are you just removing them because you're debt to income?
That's correct.
Okay. You can remove them, but I don't want to make it seem like it's going to be some quick, fast, hurry thing that you can do. Now, Equifax, they may delete them all right away. You may have to, it may take you a few months to do it, but it is possible. So let me show you guys too, really quickly, what it would look like to get those student loans removed from your credit reports, because I do have some here, you guys. Really quickly, and what student loans? What company is that with?
It's with Discover.
Your student loans?
And
So they're private student
yeah,
loans?
yes, and actually it went on a charge off, and so it's showing a charge off on my credit. I think that's what is happening. And some time ago, I did call Spirit, and they told me it's gonna come off in 2021 and 2022 because they spread it. But I was thinking maybe there might be a way that I can remove it instead of waiting all the way until 2021 and 2022 to get it off of my credit.
Well, there is a way. You just have to send in disputes to get those deleted. That would be the way. And since they're private and with Discover, it may be easier.
Okay. So you mean like if I dispute it, it will be removed?
Well, I can't guarantee that they're going to remove it, but that it will be the way to get them removed.
Well, one of the reasons I'm even following your teachings is to be more knowledgeable in it and know how to go about it, or if possible, be asked you to do it for me.
I'm sorry, your accent is really heavy, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm getting it all. Can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah, what I said was that one of the reasons that I've been following your teachings is to learn more about how to go about it so I can get it removed either by myself or let your service remove it for me.
Oh, okay. Well, let me show you how you can do it. Let me show you what you would have to do to remove those accounts really quickly. And any account that's negative, it's the same. It's the same method. So let me show you what you would have to do. So since these accounts are with Discover,
okay,
all you have to do is, can you still see the screen even while you're watching me live? Can you still see the screen?
yeah, it's very very small. The font size are very small, but it's okay. I'm following now.
Okay. So what you have to do is you have to send this letter in to all three credit bureaus. So you have to put your name here, you have to put your address here, put your social security number, your date of birth. And then too, whichever credit bureaus that is on, whether it's TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian, you have to put that information here and then put their address here. And then you have to put the account name. So you have to put Discover here and then put the account number here. If you don't know the account number, that's fine. Now, usually this is the old way I used to do it for the people that's kind of lazy and they don't want to figure out why the account should be deleted. They always just put that it's not theirs. And then usually when you say an account is not yours, it's easier to get it deleted from your credit reports. But you can list all of your student loans here, but I don't know how many that you have, but don't put more than 20 here.
Okay, so because I took them in different semesters, they spread it. They didn't combine all consolidated it. They just spread it to about 8 different accounts.
Oh, I think your phone is breaking up some. Can you repeat that one more time?
Because the students' loans were taken out on different semesters. So because of that, what Discover did was they spread the account and gave it different account numbers, even though it's the same company. So they gave it the different account numbers.
That's normal. That's the same thing with my student loans. They all have their own account number. Every semester, I always had a new one, That's usually for everybody. So each one, each section on the dispute letter, you do number 1 and put the name of the account with that account number. Number 2 is going to be at a different account for that different semester. Put the name and then the account number. So you just have to separate them. That's kind of good that it's like that too.
Okay.
When it comes down to getting
the template just showed on the screen. Do you have a link to the template?
To the actual templates? Yeah, I do have the link for it. Let me look up the discount code so you guys can get 50% off too. Because I have that discount code. And I would love for you guys to get the discount code while y'all live.
Okay, sweet. Actually, I called earlier. I called and someone picked up, but I wasn't exactly sure. I think that he said he's called Israel, so I was a little bit
Israel.
I didn't go, but now I understand he works for you. So this time, I think I'll be more comfortable speaking with him.
Yeah, Israel is my assistant. He answers all of the calls. So I will never answer the phone. It will always be Israel that's going to answer. But I have somebody else coming onto my team. So when I have somebody else, I'll definitely let you guys know because there's a lot of scams going on. And we had that Cash App scam because I wouldn't want you guys to think that you're dealing with me and you're not, So I'll definitely let you guys know when somebody else is onto the team. Oh, here we go right here. So 50 off credit. That is what you guys would do. So y'all would just go to 50, 750 and so y'all go to the 750 and up club.com. Right? That's my website and I have it at the top. You can do the credit 15 and get the 15% off, or if you want to get the dispute letters and you want 50% off of them, put 50 off credit and you'll be able to get the 50% off.
Okay, sounds good.
And every month, keep sending those letters in. So say if 1 month, Equifax right now is like deleting everything. So Equifax may just delete all your student loans right away. If the other credit bureaus don't do it, I have the letters where every month you got to just keep sending it in. And it may be in your best interest too to also send that company a letter directly.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have my thing coming too where you can come on and talk to me. You see how we live like this? It's only going to be a select amount of people that's going to be live where you're going to be able to come on and ask questions. I'm going to have that coming soon. So look out for that. I'm going to try to see if I can have it all the way set up by Friday. I tried having it set up before, but I didn't like the setup. I kind of like this setup more, but I just want to figure out, how I'm going to do it. So if you have any questions like, Rickita, how do I do this now? Or they said this, what do I do? You can come in, you can ask me what to do.
Okay.
And you said you had a few more questions too, correct?
So the last question I have is about a couple of months ago I went to see a doctor However, I didn't give them my social security number. Well, they sent me about $900 bill. I didn't pay for it, but eventually they gave it to collection. But I realized that the collection just posted it on my credit. And my question is, how did they get my social security number and put it on my credit account?
I don't know. Who's the name of the company? Is it AmeriCollector?
No. I think I have to check the name. It's not those regular collections, those common collection agencies.
Mm-hmm.
They're different. I just saw it recently. I think it's about 2 weeks ago on my credit.
Throw that company onto that letter too. And if it's a medical bill, it should be easier to get it deleted from your credit reports. And let me show you one. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I'm not going to. Let me show it for everybody else just in case they can see it. I know you said you weren't able to see it. Let me share. Let me just make it big. On number 2 at the bottom, when it comes out of medical bills, it can be a HIPAA violation. That means that they share information that they wasn't supposed to share. So all medical bills, make sure that you copy sample number 2 and put that as a HIPAA violation, because the HIPAA violation is going to be most likely the reason why it's going to get deleted from your credit report. So usually when you say HIPAA violation with medical bills, they're very scared. So I always tell people to say HIPAA violation. And hopefully you was able to see that. But when you get the letters, you'll see line number 2. Just keep saying HIPAA violation. And you'll see, oh, wow, it's deleted quickly.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious because I thought unless someone has a social security number, they cannot put anything on your credit. So I was kind of surprised that it showed up on my credit.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they was able to do that, honestly. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, anyway, thank you so much for your suggestions and advice. I hope in touch and follow up on all the papers that you are putting up so that I can get everything moved and get things normal for me again. Thank you so much for the help.
Yep, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm happy we was able to communicate with each other because I'm like, I can't hear you, but I was able to understand you. Well, thank you so much. You have a nice night. Bye-bye.
Thank you as well. Bye.
So I see Marion wanted to come in, but Marion, you have to connect your devices to be able to come in. And we're kind of at our hour mark, and Babe is always like, you live too long. You're going live too long. So let me go over everything I went over, and let me go through these comments really quickly. So grain works like a credit card. You have a credit line, say $1,000. Go to the app. Let's spend on this. Next day, your bank use the debit. Oh, use your bank. Okay. Oh, okay. So if you ever need money, you just go right onto the app and just tell them how much money you want, and then they're gonna put that money right onto your account, and then you could just use your debit card. And I see how that works. Oh, that's good though. That's good. Why do we need 4 credit cards? So you need 4 credit cards because those 4 credit cards are going to report every month for you. And that's just the sweet spot, because don't forget, credit is, can you take my money and can you pay me back? So it's going to be 4 companies vouching for you like, yep, Rickita can take the money and Rickita can actually pay it back. So I always tell people to have those 4 credit cards. I used to say more than 4 credit cards, but I seen that 4 credit cards is like the minimum. So I always tell people to have those 4 credit cards. Sometimes you have that 1 credit card, you only got that 1 credit card reporting every month. But if you have 4, 6 credit cards, 8 credit cards reporting every month, you're going to see your credit score really jumping up there because you got multiple companies reporting saying, yep, Jamila's actually doing good. So that's why I always tell people, make sure you have, at least the 4 credit cards, because they're going to report every month. That means about every week, somebody going to be saying you're doing something good. So every week you should see an increase. Oh, I'm the same person. I don't know why my picture is not showing up. Okay, I did. Okay, and it got a $5,000 limit. I don't even know what you're talking about now. I hate when I be so late in the comments. Like, what are they talking about? Should we opt in for? Oh, hey, Kita. Should we opt in for Factor Trust every time we try? I don't think that you should opt in for Factor Trust every time you try. I don't think that every time you should opt in. I think that when you opt in at one time, it's good. And let me drop this other link, you guys, that you can opt in for. It's the opt-in pre-screen. I want you to opt in for this one so that you have a better chance of them actually approving you for a credit card. And don't forget, you're going to get a lot of offers in them. I'll tell you guys, if you can't do the shopping cart trick credit cards, you're going to get so many offers from like Credit One Bank, Indigo. I think Stephanie, when she first came on, she told us, you know, she got the Indigo credit card. They get pre-approvals for that. Credit One Bank, Capital One, I don't know. I think I said Capital One already. But Mission Land, these are all the credit cards where they say, hey, congratulations, we pre-approved you for a credit card, but it's just via mail. And they say, hey, put this code in and apply on our website. So let me show you one more time what that's going to look like, because I really want you guys to understand that that's a really good route to go. Let me show you what that screen will look like really quickly, you guys. Like if they was to say, hey, congratulations, you're pre-approved for a credit card, then you'll go ahead and click right here where it says accept my mail offer. And then you'll just put your approval code right here and put your zip code, because they know who you are. They mailed it to you. So if you can't get regular credit cards, then you should try to see if you can get credit cards like that way. Yeah, try to see if you can get credit cards that way. Oh, wow, I got a lot of comments. I didn't even know. I don't think that that's it, Charles. I don't think that that's it. I got the credit card list is at the same as shopping cart. So when you get my master credit card list, I always tell you guys about it's two $5,000 credit cards that anybody can get approved for. And when I say anybody can get approved for, I actually got those accounts in my credit reports too. So it's $10,000 you can get added. And maybe Stephanie, this is something that you want to do. You can get those $10,000 added, and my credit score went up over 60 points just when one of them was added, right? So you got that on your master credit card list. You have all of your shopping cart trick credit cards at the end of the list. You have like easy accounts that you can get approved for. And I always tell you guys about how I was able to get like over $30,000. It was 3 credit cards. Altogether, it was over $30,000 with a 620 credit score. So I got those credit cards on there. I got other easy credit cards you can get with like a 620 credit score on there. So my master credit card list is like all the credit cards I talk about plus more. But a lot of people like to get that list so that they can get the 2 $5,000 credit cards so that they can see their credit score really boost up. Instead of doing like people like to get trade lines, but these are like permanent trade lines onto your credit reports. I sued TransUnion for inaccurate credit report, and I sent 3 letters asking to remove, and they didn't, so I was awarded. That is good. So I told you guys how I was working with the attorney, and the attorney was able to get like a lot of my clients, even like with Santander, right? They was able to get my clients, you know, money back and get the accounts deleted. But I really want to know how I can help you guys go to court. So Naya, if you're still on here, definitely let me write your name down too. Maybe I can look you up on your channel. But let me write your name down, because I would want y'all to really go that route and go to court. And I don't know, because it's different states. Now, I know how it, so I sued companies too the same way. Like, y'all ain't gonna delete, I'm gonna just sue y'all. But companies, I didn't actually take their word. I told you I didn't know anything about like getting the money back at that time. But I seen that the companies just deleted it instead of us really going forward in court. But if I can figure out a method, you guys, where we can really start tackling these companies and going to court. Like, you got attorneys that'll do this for you, but some of these attorneys, honestly, because I tried connecting you guys with a lot of attorneys, they're not, they're not really what they're talking about. They're not helping as much as I would like them to help. So definitely I'm gonna try to contact you later. So I'm gonna probably send you a message right after this to see like how you went about it and what state you're in, because it's different per state on what you have to actually do. What credit lines or credit cards with people who have? So It doesn't matter if you're like on Social Security or whatever your case may be. I had homeless people, you guys. I told you guys about the homeless people that's getting $5,000, $10,000 credit cards, you guys. It doesn't matter. You guys start off with those easy credit cards. Start off with the Capital One. Capital One got the Quicksilver and the Platinum. Then try the Credit One Bank. They're an easy credit card. I just showed you guys the Credit One Bank, and you can get the offers in the mail. And try to get that Victoria's Secret through the shopping cart trick. It doesn't matter what's going on. Like, as soon as you turn 18, you can start building that credit. It doesn't matter what your situation is. Now, honestly, too, if you don't have that much income, I would try to pick, I don't know how I can say this a nice way. Not the nice way, but the legal way. I see a lot of people that don't have a lot of income, and I see that they're saying like I'm not getting approved. A lot of times they don't verify that income. That's all I can really say about that. So you can put whatever income that you want to put on there, but a lot of times that they don't verify it. I'm not saying to commit any type of fraud, but all I'm saying is they're not going to verify the income. If they do want to verify it, their only verification is they're going to send you a letter saying, hey, send me proof of income. And if you know you don't have any proof of income to send to them, just ignore it. But I rarely see that happen. I think one person told me that happened to them. But I think they probably put something crazy on there. I don't know what they put. How do you change your address? Oh, I like your name, XOXO Pink Charger. So if you want to change your address, you can call the credit bureaus and let them know that you want to change your address, or you can just go ahead and get your new ID and send them a copy of your new ID. But if you have negative items in your credit reports and you want to use it to your advantage, I suggest that you go ahead and you change your address and send them a copy of your ID, and then get all of your previous IDs deleted from your credit reports. So you can just call them and tell them what's your address, but a lot of times they want to see proof. So just get a copy of your ID and send it in to them. Oh, excuse me. Let's go. Yes, they give people crazy with those amounts. Yeah. Can we talk about getting a Walmart card? Just make sure that your credit score is over that 620, 640 mark, and just apply for the Walmart credit card. Jamila, thank you. James asks, how long is it going to take to remove those student loans? Everybody's situation is different with the student loans. And right now, people are like, oh, the corona, they're backed up. Like, it's different. It's really different right now. You got to think about, I see multiple clients, and going through everybody's file, I see that some clients, the student loans are deleted right away, but then for another client, they don't want to delete them right away. I think that it has a lot to do with, your payment history. I think it has a lot to do with, your addresses, the address that you may be at. I think a lot of this factor into it. And when I say your address that you may be at, because if you stay on the same address that you got your student loans, it's going to be harder to get those student loans deleted compared to the person that they don't even stay at the address where they got the student loans. So now it's like, oh, maybe this is not their student loans, or maybe they are wrong. Let me get them deleted. So sometimes too, I see people get them deleted in a month, but then sometimes too, people just got to keep waiting them on out, and then we able to get them deleted. And then sometimes you got the person where it's like, dang, Rickita, you got to delete it on everything but experience. It's like, dang, I'm sorry. It's like, it's nothing I can really do. So it really just depends. Can I do disputes for inquiries online instead of calling? You can, but a lot of times too, they say inquiries are factual, so they don't want to do it. And some people, like you said too, you don't feel comfortable calling them. Can you dispute them through Credit Karma instead? Call them. Just call them and make seem like it's something that they doing wrong, and just leave it at that. I wouldn't feel too nervous. I would just call them and it was removed that day. Yeah, when you get the 12-hour inquiry removal, just do it, you guys, and get those inquiries deleted. It took me less than 30 minutes to go ahead and work on getting them deleted. And she's like, okay, give us 24 to 48 hours. They're going to be removed from the credit reports. But y'all, they messaged me, I got the little app. So I got the Experian app, you guys, and they told me, they was like, oh, Rickita, 3.5 hours later, like, you got some new changes to your credit reports, and that was them accounts being deleted. So don't be scared to just go ahead and do it. I think it's going to be really, really beneficial for you just to do it. But let me turn my phone down. I want to know what this would look like while I'm on live. Okay. Kiki, I inboxed you. Okay, Kiki, we're gonna definitely get to those messages. I have somebody actually doing my Facebook, and I thought that they were doing my Facebook. You guys, if you guys are on Facebook, I've been doing you guys so wrong, and I swear I apologize. I really apologize, but I'm like, okay, listen, we gotta hire more people because YouTube, they spend so much time on YouTube that they like, I still need more. Like they was on 40 hours helping me with comments and stuff on YouTube, or even just helping me with video suggestions, just all types of things. Like, Rickita, I need 40 hours, ain't even getting it. Cause like I'm going on there doing it. I'm like, I'm trying to keep up. Can you help me keep up with these different things? And we like neglected Facebook. But I got more people coming on so we can be able to help you guys with Facebook. But we definitely gonna be on top of those messages. But that's for the people that maybe, we didn't help you. Like, we tried to go back and answer those messages. Like, anything over a week, you can't answer anymore. How much is the maximum of student loans that can be deleted? I don't think there's a maximum of student loans that can be deleted. It doesn't really matter. Anything that's negative, if you continue to fight it, is going to come off your credit reports. Yeah, anything too. Louise asked that too. They wanted to ask about the student loans. I think a lot of people had a problem with the student loans. All you have to do is just send in those dispute letters, you guys, and just keep attacking them every month. Like literally every 35 days, because they got 30 days to respond. Just keep attacking them. Just keep sending them letters to get those accounts removed from your credit reports. Hey, Rickita, are you still doing the expedited shopping cart trick? Yeah, we definitely still doing the shopping cart trick. We still get a lot of people. I thought the shopping cart trick would have been died out by now, but I still see a lot of people want to do the shopping cart trick. But we still got the expedited. And if we able to get the shopping cart trick to work for you guys, then I have it now where you guys, well, I kind of already had it for a little while now, where if I'm able to get it to work for you guys, I can get the credit cards for you. I can get the credit cards for you. But listen, this is what I realized at first, because you see that other person, I don't know if you guys been here for a little while. They said, Rickita, Victoria's Secrets told me that I need to send in my ID and my social security card. I need to verify this, right? I realized too, when we do different credit cards, I think because we run so many through our computer, a lot of people was getting that, give us 7 to 10 business days. It wasn't a denial. They wanted them to verify it. And I kept getting discouraged, like maybe they're not getting approved. It was just they wanted them to verify it, but it was already like too late. They already was getting a credit card as long as they verified it. So if y'all get that message like, hey, give us 7 to 10 days, most likely they want you to verify your identity. Verify your identity. And you guys should be good. You said that Equifax is deleting. They haven't deleted anything for me. So if they're not deleting anything for you, make sure that you have all of your addresses deleted. That would be the biggest thing. That would be the biggest thing. If I fax with a few, but I didn't get a queue, I get the credit bureaus to hear their records. When you send in a letter to credit bureaus, they automatically are supposed to look at their records. And remember, it doesn't matter what you send to the credit bureau. It's that company that's telling them, hey, I'm right and they're wrong. That's it. That's all. The credit bureaus is not going to really verify their records. They're not going to look in and say, oh, this looks right. They're going to get all the information directly to the company. So you got something called e-Oscar. When you actually send them a letter, they're going to scan it in and they're going to send a 2 to 3 digit code over to that company. And that's basically telling them like what's wrong. They said the balance was wrong. They said that the payment history is wrong. And if that company feel like in their records it's right, then they're going to keep it on there. They're going to tell the credit bureaus, it's right. Don't delete it. Or they can just tell them, you know what, I'm wrong. Just delete it from the credit reports. Or if they don't answer at all, don't forget that's when they're supposed to delete it automatically. I tried the Sportsman Guide Express. Oh, and wait, this is the other part. No luck. Oh, man. So if you can't do the shopping cart trick, then I think that I don't know if it's going to be our computer. I don't think that you're going to possibly just get it to work at all, honestly. And I can try to see if I can do the shopping cart trick for you, but honestly, I just think that it's not going to work. And if you guys look down in the description, all of my links are there too, you guys. Can I remove 2 late payments for a credit card like 5 months ago? You can remove those, but the thing is too, it depends if that company want to remove it. So my first, if I were you, do you? I'm guessing you still got the credit card. I would try to send a letter directly to that company, and I have that too. And don't forget use the credit off, use the 50 off credit so that you can get 50% off of it. But I have the actual letter that you can send in to that company. You're going to send it directly to the company, asking them to remove it from your credit reports. So let me send you that link. But send that letter to the company. You basically begging them like, can you please remove the late payments? And if they don't want to do it, that's when you gotta like go to the credit bureaus and be like, hey, listen, y'all need to remove these late payments now. Try to go the nice route first. Can it work against you to get rid of your student loans if it's part of your credit history? It can work against you. It definitely can. But this is what I tell people too. This is what I tell people. So, like in the case of Ben, he's trying to get a certain loan or he's trying to get certain money, he can't get it. So I'm like, do you rather not get the credit at all? You know, because maybe your credit score is gonna drop, which means that you may have to pay a little more interest on it, or you can get more credit cards or more installment accounts to make sure that it doesn't drop. Or think about it like this too. A lot of people they say, Rickita, I need to get the student loans removed because I got my debt to income too. It's the same thing. And I tell people, would you rather not get your house? A lot of people can't get houses because of student loans. I say, would you rather not get your house because you're thinking about how much your score may drop, 20, 30 points? It may drop, get removing those student loans because that student loan is helping you with your age. They want to see how long you can manage credit. Or do you want to say, at least I got my house. At least I was able to get my car. I was able to get my house now that the student loans are removed because it's not messing with my debt to income ratio. So I tell people it's whether you're going to get the student loans removed and get your house, or you're going to keep them there and not get your house because your debt to income ratio is messed up. So it will lower it, but, there's something you got to think about. How to get your car loan lower. So, hey, Carolyn, if you want to get your car loan lower, then you have to refinance. So, when my car note was really high, you guys. Well, to me, it was high. It was high. It was my car note was $399, and I think my loan was only like $15,000. So it was high to me. My credit score was 534 at the time. I remember it. It was my first car. This was years ago, right? So I got the car. I was with Exeter Finance, and then I went and refinanced it with a credit union. So when I went to the credit union, they was able to get my car note under the $200 because my credit score went up. So what you want to do is you want to get your credit score up as high as you can get it, and then go to a credit union and ask them, hey, can you refinance my car? Refinance my car, I mean, can you pay off my old note and now I owe you? But can you give me a better interest rate? Because I'm not doing what I did with the last company. I need a better interest rate. So the reason why my car note went lower is because my interest rate was lower, technically. So definitely that can be a route that you can go. Rickita, if you have a 92%, okay. How do you change that? I have something on here too, you guys. It's my utilization. It's like a small little course/video thing where it shows you how to lower your utilization. But if your utilization is high, this is the route you want to go. So a few things that you can do. You can, let me drop that link for you for utilization. That's the link there. When you can just pay it down. If it's at 92%, you can pay it down, or you can get more credit cards. I told you guys about the $5,000 credit cards that you guys can get. There's 2 of them that you can get. You guys can get those credit cards, and when they pop up on your credit report, you're going to see that's $10,000 added, which should lower your utilization. Or you can just apply for any other credit cards, going to lower the utilization. And I don't know if I told y'all about this trick that I used to do, but I guess it's not that good, because if you get caught up, it's gonna hurt you, right? So you know how you'll use regular money to pay your bills, right? Sometimes you may use your debit card, you may use cash. Instead of using debit cards and cash to pay your bills, I would use that money to pay off my credit cards, right? This is when my money was tight. Remember I told you I had like $20,000 $25,000 worth of credit cards. I spent too much money on these credit cards. I had to eventually get them deleted. But when I was going through that phase, for me to manage and make sure my utilization was low, I had to get more credit cards. So I got the credit cards, but on top of that, I will put all of my money towards the credit cards. I put all my money into the credit cards, and I would use the credit cards to pay my bills after they reported to the credit bureaus that my balance was low. So say if you have $1,000 credit card, I would pay off that $1,000 credit card. And if I knew I had to pay my energy bill, my phone bill, my cable bill, I would use my credit card after it reported to the credit bureaus to pay off all those bills, because now they told the credit bureaus that I was at, the 0% or maybe 5%. But after they reported to them, they only report once a month. So after they reported to them, I just went crazy. I would just go ahead and use it now to pay all the bills that I need to pay. But that could be a way that you guys can go ahead and lower their utilization temporarily until you're able to really pay it and leave the money there and not use it again. Or like I said too, get my utilization. I'll tell you guys, the $5,000 credit cards you guys can definitely get so that you can lower your utilization. And then I tell you guys other ways that you can go ahead and lower utilization. Lexington law is terrible. I think that they're more just when it comes down to Lexington law, I don't like try to bash them because I see people get results. You got to think about it. When they do dispute letters, it's just a blanket dispute letter. They don't try to go deeper in things. And sometimes it works for people because I've seen some people get results with Lexington law. The only reason why I'm saying this, is because I've seen people get results, but that's only because they probably had one or two things. They probably got perfect credit that they just need those one or two things off. And they maybe never touched their credit in terms, and they never tried to get items deleted. And the credit bureaus like to see that you never tried to get items deleted because they feel like you're a brand new person. Maybe, you just messed up and maybe you're right, Does Indigo do a hard pull or a soft pull? I think Indigo is going to do a soft pull, right? Let me check. I thought Indigo had the pre-qualified one, right? Let me see. Let me share my screen. So this is the Indigo credit card right here. So the Indigo MasterCard. So if you click right here to see if you pre-qualify, then it doesn't impact your credit score, which I think that means that it's going to be a soft pull. So you can do that, or if you get that mail-in offer, you can use that mail-in offer to apply. But I think they're going to have to do a hard pull eventually. But I think to start off, they're going to do that soft pull. Oh, are you still here? I just realized you're still here. Can you call me? Because I really want to ask about, how did you go about the court? I would love to even have you on a podcast to talk about that. Let's see, guys. Equifax sucks for me. A lot came off of Experian Training Union. See, Sasha just said something opposite of what I said. Everybody, I'm telling you, it's different. And credit bureaus will do different things for you, honestly. I'm serious. They're going to do different things for different people. But I think it really depends on those addresses and just all types of things, you guys. I did a shopping cart trick and only got Victoria's Secrets for $550. I have a $659 credit score, 19 inquiries. Get that car with me. I don't and it's not the low payment that's giving you the low limit, the credit limit. I think that when it came down to the shopping cart trick, I don't think that they necessarily checked your credit. If I were you, because when you get any credit cards, especially with Community Bank, that's the company I was telling you guys about earlier. Call them. If you do the shopping cart trick credit card, you get your credit card in the mail, call them and say, hey, I'm trying to see if I can get an increase on my credit card. I have other high limit credit cards, and this one is very low. I need to get a higher limit credit card than this. I have things I want to buy, and I can't buy it with this. And they should be able to help you. I remember when remember I told you guys I got over $30,000. At first it wasn't that, you guys. I got the credit card, like one of my cards, I think approved me for like $8,000, and I was like, I want to be over $10,000. I want to be over $10,000. So what I did, as soon as that card came in the mail, y'all, don't forget to take like a week week and a half for it to come in the mail. As soon as it came in the mail, I called them and say, hey, I need to get a higher limit. And with that card, it's the one that you can get surgery. So like, say if you, oh, this is my phone number, you guys. You can call or text me. But say if you trying to, like, if you try to get surgery, this is the credit card you would get. Like, you want to get your boobs done, you want to get something done to your face, anything like cosmetic. So I called them like, hey, I'm trying to do a procedure, but my procedure is actually, you know, $12,000. No, I think I said $11,000. And I need enough money to do this procedure. I don't even need the credit card at all. And then they actually approved me for that amount. So just call them and tell them you need more money. So that's what I would do. So let's see. Should request a credit card increase or wait for them to review? Never wait on them to review it. Because what if they never review it? Like with Capital One, too, I will always ask them for an increase. And now I got my Navy Fed account. I've been doing a lot of research on my Navy Fed. I remember my live before I kept telling them, I'm going to get the Navy Fed. They told me I can get it since my granddad was in the Navy. So I got big videos coming out the Navy Fed. But they told me like every 3 months I should be asking for an increase. So I will always ask for an increase anyway. That's just me. I'm the increase axer. I ask for an increase all the time, you guys. But we're 30 minutes past where I wanted us to be. So you guys, let's see. Let me add my banner on here. Make sure you guys text the score to 21,000 to be a part of my $100 cash app drawing, you guys. And you see how the people that came onto my live, I had the people come on, ask me the questions. That's the only reason I was able to come on live, because I gave them the direct link. So anybody that's part of my texting club, which is the score to 21,000, I actually sent them a link letting them know, hey, I'm live. If you want to come on and ask me questions, go ahead and use this link. So if you guys want to come on and ever ask me questions directly and go on into your whole spiel and get all the time you want, then definitely go ahead and text the score to 21,000. And don't forget, my cash app draw is going to be on the 1st. So it's coming up. Don't drop the cash apps in the video anymore, you guys, because you know what happened with the scam. Somebody made a fake cash app misspelling my name, right? So don't do that anymore. Don't drop it there. I'm going to make sure I go live for you guys. I can't say every day. I've been saying I want to do every day, but sometimes too, you guys, I just have a lot going on. So sometimes my mood will be up here, and I don't want to come on here like this. All right, what y'all want? Because sometimes my mood can be like that, but when I know I got high energy and I'm definitely here and I'm done with kind of my work, then I know, like, here we go live, you guys. But hopefully you guys like the live. Hopefully you like the setup too I have going on too. And if you guys ever have any questions, don't forget you can just go ahead and call or text me 833 Rickita. And don't forget, if you call me, Israel is my assistant. So if you call me, he's going to answer. He is definitely going to answer, you guys. But I will talk to you guys later. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button if you guys are on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will talk to everybody later. Good night.